I know that you have a hard time being open and vulnerable, but some people don't. So, let's not make fun of people who love themselves, okay?
I like how you talk sometimes in a very psychological way.
Well,
Psychologist way.
Right. I'm using
you think that's how you're going to get through to me? Doesn't work.
Well, I'm using a softer tone to get through your big fucking stupid head.
History Defeats Itself is a comedy podcast. Kevin, John, and Greg are not experts, historians, or even all that smart.
Hello and welcome to History Defeats Itself. My name is Kevin Rosenquist. Thank you for joining us. We are a comedy podcast that wonders why we as humans never seem to learn from our history. As always, I am joined by my two co-hosts, neither of which stole your Halloween candy, John and Greg. How you guys doing?
Just finishing up this Snickers bar that I found.
We're recording this in advance, but Halloween was the day before this will air. So how was your Halloween?
My Halloween was good. I went as a sexy nurse.
Okay. John, every year you're a sexy nurse.
Well, it was a very expensive leather costume. So I got 2 more years.
I have to assume that I have a hangover right now because I like to drink on Halloween.
It is a good assumption.
I have a hangover and chlamydia.
Whoa. Your Halloween gets crazy. That's right. That's when you dress up as a sexy nurse, man.
Yeah. It is rectal chlamydia that I have. So
I heard that's way less dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very treatable. Okay.
Okay. Good.
I was just imagining, would I do it at home or do I have them treat me? Is it a pill or suppository?
It's like a sitz bath.
Oh. Epsom salt.
Yeah.
Cures everything.
Those are comfy when you get in there.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, Epsom salt does not cure chlamydia, so please.
Have you tried it yet?
Right. I have no evidence that is the case.
Everyone knows it's Tic Tacs.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Mm-hmm.
What you do is you get into a bath of Diet Pepsi, and then you drop a bunch of Mentos in.
Yep.
And you jump in really fast. And then your chlamydia goes.
You think they feel good? Like it might feel really good.
Like the chlamydia?
Anything
no, the Mentos Pepsi bath. not chlamydia. But again, maybe. I don't know.
All right.
Sounds expensive.
Hey, Kevin, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
How was your Halloween?
It was great. We had candy and jack-o'-lanterns. On a serious note, though, my son is obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas now.
Oh, cool.
It's not a bad thing to have to watch, but we're on like the 4th time in the past 2 days. And I mean, it's a great movie and those songs are great, but I can't get This Is Halloween out of my head.
Oh yeah, I think I fucking hate that song.
This is Halloween.
Don't sing it.
I don't think I actually like that movie.
That's like Mariah Carey with the Christmas song.
Mariah Carey does a version of that?
Of the Christmas song that she has.
Oh.
That's my Mariah Carey.
That's not how I remember that song.
We'll just throw the word Christmas in there somewhere. It's fine.
Christmas. All right. As riveting as this is, John, what you got for us?
Oh shit. Wait, what? Okay, so you know how there's this thing called Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, and how now there's all these like videos that you can watch that people put out, and there's like things where people are petting wild animals or trying to get pictures of wild animals, and then the wild animal attacks because they're humans and they're stupid, and they just get attacked by like a bear because they're like, oh, let me take a picture with a bear.
I do. I've seen it. Yeah.
So what you're saying is there's videos out there of people acting like idiots.
Just a couple.
Okay,
just maybe 9.
Haven't really seen them.
Yeah, you got to dig.
Not familiar.
Yeah. I really like the ones where like different species of animals get along with each other.
I do like those. I love those.
Like
a
you
lot.
see a bird standing on top of a turtle or something like that, and they're going for a ride.
And there's like a frog on
Wow.
top of the bird's head.
You guys are very easily entertained.
I love that shit.
I'm
Good.
sorry that we have hearts, Kevin.
I also love panda videos.
Yeah, yeah. They're
Those
they're
little
idiots.
buggers, they
They're
get
so
into everything.
stupid. Yeah,
Yeah, they're funny.
like I don't think that they're ever going to take over the world. Pandas, not China. China's probably going to do that, but pandas, no.
China's already pretty much there.
Yeah, they're crushing it right now.
All right, so this was a great episode. See you guys next time.
So, got me thinking about domestication of animals. And my topic tonight, gents, is cats.
Oh, we did one on dogs, so that makes
I
sense.
know.
Yeah.
We did. Cats.
I don't not much of a fan.
I
Aw.
like cats.
I'm allergic to them, and I don't know, they're kind of mean.
It's a general, very, it's a stereotype. But
It's a generalization. I
it
think
It's a
maybe
stereotype for a reason, John.
I think it's because you don't know how to treat a cat. That's why they're
Yeah.
mean to you.
yeah.
Just because I try to bat them away with sticks does not mean I don't know how to treat them.
That's true.
Good
You can,
point.
yeah, and you're not supposed
Actually,
to hold
that
them
is
up
not how
like-
you're supposed to treat them, is it?
No.
Okay.
No. They don't like that.
Okay.
But they do destroy your furniture. I had
One of
when I had
one of our
Chloe-
cats had to go to the vet today
Oh no, that was a lot of money.
because she had a urinary cat infection.
I think it's still a tract.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope.
It's a
it's not.
UCI?
Yeah. I'm like, and I said, "Hey, Jen, how much that cost?" And she's like, "I don't know, like $275." I'm like, $275 for us to find out that the cat needs to drink some cranberry juice.
So is it like tiny little cats inside her urinary tract? Is that why it's the
It's a UCI?
yeah? And then the little cats are like hanging on, so it's painful for her to pee.
Mhm. They don't want to come out? Yeah. Mhm.
Is that how it works?
That's how it worked.
All right.
This is the most intelligent podcast out there. Right now.
I also heard something interesting about cats is cats will if you die and you happen to have cats in your house, they'll start eating you within like 15 minutes.
That is a myth.
No, it's not.
No, it is a myth.
No.
Who did the
Not.
research? Who went to Wikipedia? Me or you, buddy?
Did
Okay,
you guys
well.
hear? I know this is way off topic, but did you guys hear that the oldest dog in the history of the world died recently? 31
did
years
hear
old.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
31 years old. Jesus Christ.
That's pretty old for a
That's
fucking
an
dog.
old dog,
Yeah.
man. That's crazy.
He was for most of his life a good boy. Pretty crabby at the end, though.
Yeah, I'll bet.
'Cause
And they
he
said
just-
that he was raised on a farm, never ever had a leash on him, and always just ate whatever the people ate, whatever, like human food.
Oh, they were cannibals?
So Taco Bell.
No, I didn't say the people ate the people. They ate what the people ate.
Oh, so if I was eating a human, I would call that human food. So,
Yeah, if he's a dog, it's not really cannibalism.
yeah, that's true.
He'd have to eat other dogs.
That's true, but that's not at all what I said.
No. I was able to follow along with you, Kevin.
Okay, good.
I heard it here first. Kevin supports cannibalism.
He does. I think
Look,
he's
sometimes
eating a
you're
finger right
hungry.
now.
It's true. You're hungry,
Yeah.
and there's no pops nearby. The domestic cat, or Felis catus, friendly family pet, or demon cast out of hell to walk the earth until the return of the kings or Jesus comes back.
What?
What
I
is
think
that
I'm-
sentence?
Is
I
this how
didn't-
history defeats itself?
I didn't follow that sentence.
I said friendly family pet or demon cast out of hell to walk the earth until the return of the king or Jesus comes back. So that's a multiple. It's a Lord of the Rings reference and a Bible reference because I'm trying to broaden our audience base. And so
Okay, well, I don't think we're gonna get the Christians. Just saying.
you don't know. You don't. Well, not with that
Okay.
attitude.
No, that's true. That's true.
So
You have to be super close-minded
well,
and damn people to hell.
I damn people to hell, and
I'm pretty
not-
sure we have literally shit on the Bible on this episode, on this podcast before.
I don't remember doing that, but I
It
could
was
have.
John.
Sounds like me.
I could have. It definitely sounds like a Greg.
Could have been an accident. I didn't purposely do it.
I would never do that. That's really blasphemous. I take all that back. Don't ever do that.
No,
Terrible.
I wouldn't destroy somebody's religious text.
It's just a book you buy at the store.
I mean, that's true. And if they didn't want me to destroy it, why are they selling it to me? So,
I mean, would you shit on a Stephen King book?
I think I will.
Shawshank Redemption for sure.
What?
I didn't like that. Fucking everyone loves that movie. I didn't like it.
You didn't? Not for real?
Yeah.
How do you
Oh,
how do
wow.
you feel about Rudy?
Rudy, did he write Rudy?
No.
Oh, you're just
I'm
asking just another
I just
movie?
want to gauge
I like
what kind
Rudy.
of human you are.
Yeah, I
I
like
mean-
Rudy.
Like,
Rudy's cheesy, is Disney-ish, but it's fine.
Yeah, it was good.
But Shawshank, I don't know that I've ever met anyone who didn't like Shawshank.
I don't really
I'm
like
not
it.
picking on you. I there's movies I like that everybody likes, and then whatever, it's fine.
I think it's what's his face that was married to Susan Sarandon.
Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins. Yeah, I don't really like that guy.
Andy
I think I've told
Dufresne?
you guys. Sheena hates the movie The Princess Bride.
Oh shit. Okay.
She's the only one I've ever heard that does not like that movie.
Is it because of Fred Savage?
That's a good reason, but no. She just says she's like, I just don't get it. I've tried so many times, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's not hate. Hate's probably a strong word. She just is like, well, I don't really like it. It's not for me.
And that's okay because she's
And
hot.
that is okay because she's hot. Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
Okay.
Whoa. She is, but whoa. Come on. Respect, Greg. Respect.
Yeah.
Cats or Felidae familia.
Oh God, we're going back to this.
No, this
You
is a new
already said
sentence.
this sentence.
It is.
Yes.
It's exactly like the previous sentence.
Yeah. There's,
No.
there's
It
a
was
lot of
Felis
repetition.
catus. Fucktards. So,
How many different fucking? How many? Okay, go ahead. I really
Don't
wanna-
overthink it, Greg.
listen,
Yeah, you're right.
I could literally find only 7 cat facts, so I got to stretch this out.
Yeah.
Is that why you're talking so slowly?
No, I'm
Remember
doing
the
that 'cause-
roundabout one. He was just staring at us for long
Yeah.
periods of time. Please
do.
say something.
Okay.
I took all my notes and put it on the back of a napkin. Sorry.
It's your turn, John, to talk.
I
Is
love
it-
you, John.
I gotta pee a little bit, so I better just pick it up. I better pick up the pace because this little bit's gonna turn into a lot pretty soon. Because that's how my bladder works. So
Because I am in my 40s and this is life.
closer to 50 now.
You're still
So-
in your 40s.
That's true. Are categorized in 3 genera.
Did you say cats are categorized?
There's basically like they break them into 3 different types of cats, right? So you
Okay.
have. You ready?
Yes.
Panthera. These are cats that roar, such as lions, tigers, cougars, aka
Pantera?
milfs. Yes, Pangea. So a lot of people don't know this, but the Earth it's just we're all sitting on top of a giant cat. So
I didn't say Pangea. I said Pantera.
I know, and I said Pangea.
Wait, you
But why
said
would
this was
you?
on cats tonight, right?
Yes.
So why are we talking about like lions and tigers and stuff?
Well, because we're getting it's just, I'm telling
Shut the fuck up, Kevin. It's totally related. Dumbass.
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
I thought he was going to say, why are we talking about Pangea?
listen, if you want to get to the story where a cat bites my dick, you gotta let me build it up.
Okay.
That didn't really happen, but I'm hoping
Oh, this is well, you better tell a story similar to that now. That's the only thing keeping our audience right now.
AC Nonix, which the only cat that falls into this genera is the cheetah, which is very lonely for the cheetah, I feel like.
Why is it its own thing?
Because of how it's built, and basically like they using DNA and stuff like that, they can only like there's no other living cat that carries whatever classifies as that. So
So what you're saying is what makes it unique is that it's unique.
yes, yes, that is
Gotcha.
Yes,
It's really fast.
yeah, and it's like built a lot leaner. It has a lot longer legs, like compared to its body than most of the.
Is it a fuckhead like every other cat?
Yeah, that's just part of their nature.
That's just a stereotype, Greg.
Does
No,
it stare
it's-
you in the eye and look at and knock your water bottle over
yeah.
off the nightstand?
Yes, as you're laying there unable to move because it's broken your neck and eating you, it plays with your organs and knocks them out of your body.
water off.
Yeah.
You're like, the only thing that's going to save me is a sip of water. You son
This
of
is
a
why I
bitch.
don't have cats, guys. This sounds.
Well, they
tearing
do
out your
say that
throat.
if your house cat was the size of a cheetah, it would absolutely kill you. So
Well, no shit. Look at Siegfried and Roy. One of those guys got fucked up. Can't remember who it was.
But that was actually a tiger.
It's a fucking big cat, dude.
yeah,
Who cares what it was?
I mean, the guy who got bit.
At that point, I don't think he cared what bit him. I think he
Did
cared.
he
that was
live?
bit.
He lived,
I
right?
thought he died,
He lived, but it was miserable. He
but
may
he
have
eventually
died.
died. Like
subsequently.
he's not still alive, is he?
I don't know, John. What'd you
Not
find out in
part of
your research?
And then finally you have Felis, which are all other small cats, such as the cats in the Broadway sensation Cats.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I never saw that.
I haven't either. I remember like they
I've
used
not
to advertise it
either.
all the time on television when I was a kid.
I don't regret not seeing it either.
Yeah. Did you see the movie?
Fuck no.
All right.
I heard that was really bad.
Like the
if
worst.
you don't like, you need to take shrooms or something to watch it, and that's the only way it's even tolerable.
God, if you need to take shrooms to see a movie, there's a problem.
I totally remember, John. You said there were commercials for it. You're right. I remember that now. I remember there were always commercials for cats. Yeah.
Cats at the Pantages.
Oh, we didn't
was
have the
for
Pantages in Alabama.
That was in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I don't have that either.
They're like at the Robert E. Lee Theater. Cats.
Or what was it? The Ford Theater? Isn't that where Lincoln was shot?
Yeah, that way out.
Yeah, that's what he was watching when he got fucking assassinated.
That's what he was watching. Cats.
John Wilkes Booth was an actor in Cats.
I'm gonna shoot Abe. I don't know. That what it is. Oh, we should do a musical. We should write a musical about the assassination of Abraham Lincoln.
No.
I wrote a musical.
Too soon? You did?
Was it called
yeah.
Tommy?
Mm-mm.
What was
Keep
it about?
guessing.
Was it let's see, was it Tommy?
It was Tommy.
I knew
It
it.
actually it was the lesser known original work, Thomas.
And the train?
Yeah, the train. Yeah, I wrote a musical about Thomas the train engine.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, was it
right.
tank engine?
You wrote it. You don't know?
Dude, I was so fucking high when I wrote that.
How high are you right now?
Medium.
Okay. All right. I actually get that. You seem medium, so
I can't do this podcast high. I'd be dumber than I already am.
yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Classification of the Felidae family is difficult in part because of the difficulty in distinguishing species of their phenotype and morphology. You guys know what that means?
Not a single word.
I don't
Nope.
know either. Doop-a-dap-cheepa. Cats.
Just so you guys know, the Siegfried and Roy have both passed.
Both of them have?
Uh-huh.
over
God
to the other
damn it.
side.
Yes, one of them was complications due to COVID, and the other one had pancreatic cancer.
Oh, shit. Which one got attacked? Was it Roy?
Roy Horn, yeah, it was Roy. It was Roy.
And Roy
Fuck
died
yeah,
of
I'm
cancer.
right.
And then Roy died of cancer, yes.
Mm.
Oh, no. Roy died of COVID.
Has anyone looked into seeing if that tiger was the start of COVID and it didn't come out of Wuhan?
Let's see. Let me scroll down a little further.
COVID. Nope, nothing here.
COVID. No.
COVID-19. COVID-19.
It is extremely difficult, even for trained experts, to differentiate the skull of a lion from that of a tiger.
Oh.
So basically, these things are built very similar.
It's kind of like an alligator and a crocodile.
Mm-hmm. Or a caiman.
Or a dolphin.
Well, that's just stupid, John.
Oh, sorry.
The tempo of this podcast is starting to bother me a little bit.
Okay, all cats have evolved as predators, killing machines that's given the chance would eat your baby.
Didn't
just
need
like
to
the
fucking
dingo.
say it so fast they can't understand what
Well,
you're
I
saying.
mean, obviously
you got to
you
be
wanna
the
get through
micro
it.
machine guy.
Boring you. So they have a particularly keen sense of hearing, sight, and smell. Anatomically characteristics such as the rounded head and skeletal structure suggest that all the 37 recognized species within the blah, blah, blah evolved from a common ancestor, most likely living in Asia around 10 to 12 million years ago. There has
that's
been
pretty
a
cool.
rapid expansion and diversity of the Felidae family during the past 10 to 11 million years. And by 3 million years ago, there was a wide variety of cats populating all regions of the Earth except the Antarctic, Antarctica, and Australia.
Because those
They have-
pussies were too fucking...
Well, I
it was
mean,
too cold for them to swim there.
And I think Australia just had the most deadly fucking whatever on earth. And if there were cats, they just would have been killed by spiders or snakes or fucking, I don't know,
Kangaroos.
dragons. What'd you say?
I said kangaroos.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, as
We
as
talked
we
about kangaroos last episode.
we did. They are jacked. Don't
They're
fuck with
jacked.
kangaroos, man.
Do you think, Greg, that John is like pushing to be David Attenborough's replacement? He does a lot of animal stuff.
And he looks just like him. And he's English.
I am.
Don't do it. Don't do it. We can't do accents in the show.
I've been knighted.
Identity theft is a crime, John. You son of a bitch.
Only if you get caught.
It's very true.
I'm going to make it a citizen's arrest. on behalf of David Attenborough. Wait, is he still alive?
On behalf of the late David Attenborough, he's still alive. Greg, shut up. Trying to make a point.
They are most highly developed carnivorous hunters of all. They're the most highly developed carnivore hunters of all mammalian species, except for lions, which live in groups. All wildcats have developed as solitary animals with the ability to hunt and fend for themselves. They only come together to fuck.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's my kind of animal.
Because they're just like, hey, this is my 40-mile territory, but let's get together and make a baby, and then I'm going to abandon you.
And you take care of the baby.
Yeah.
That means if you're a fucking cat and you see another cat, it's like, ding dong, bitch, let's take our clothes off and
Yeah.
put
I
our...
don't think they wear clothes, Greg.
Or have doors or doorbells.
Well, I guess there goes my theory. But the bottom line is they're going to fuck.
Yes.
I'm a mammal, Greg. Can you milk me too?
Yeah, I can. It's not where you think it's going to come out of. I put you on what's called a milking table and a jerk you off. So,
Hey, John, is that a milking table right behind you?
what?
That's his milking couch.
Yeah, that's my.
That's why it costs $5,000.
But I swear to God, you get a drop of milk on that couch, and he's going to go nuts.
Kill you.
What's on the couch right now? There's something yellow and folded.
It's a blanket. Is it bothering you?
I would have guessed blanket first.
Yeah.
Greg, not sure why you even had to ask.
I just want to know why he's allowed to keep anything on that couch at all.
Because
it's so expensive.
It's $5,000.
Oh, I wish. It was $5,000.
It was more than $5,000.
Yeah.
We've been calling it a $5,000 couch for 4.5 years.
Yeah.
Man, that podcast money is really
it's good. It's good.
Ridiculous.
I sold my car. I bought that couch.
Yeah.
So now when I go somewhere, I sit on the couch and go,
John, I've got a futon behind me. I'll sell this to you for $1,000.
Yeah. Will you deliver, though?
Steal. It's a steal. No, I won't deliver it.
No,
I've actually sat on that couch and it's super comfortable.
it is.
Which one?
On the $5,000 couch. I've sat on both of them, actually. The futon and John's couch.
The futon's not very comfortable.
I got to tell you, though, John's couch, it was super comfortable. I really loved it, but it was weird that he charged me $200 for 5 minutes. I guess he's trying to recoup his investment.
It's weird. It's weirder that you paid.
I know. Well, he was the only one. I sent an invoice to everyone at that party that night, but Greg was the only one. Yeah.
Well, because Greg's like one of those big companies that don't really pay attention. They just pay the bills. They're just like, whatever. Let's write a check.
I put on there that if not paid in 30 days, there will be a 3% finance charge, and that got it paid immediately.
That would do it.
Yeah,
that would do it.
A Lannister always pays his debts.
Instead of a gold mine, I invested heavily in Beanie Babies. So,
if you sold at the right time, you would have been pretty good.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy how things just become a thing for a while, and then I don't know,
and then
are Beanie
they're
Babies
completely not a thing?
Yeah. Are they worth anything anymore? Do you think there's
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That could be wrong.
You guys are really fucking up my next episode.
or was it foreshadowing? We're setting you up.
Mm-hmm.
Cats have developed a wide range of coat colors under natural conditions. These are adaptations to allow the cat to be camouflaged and assist in hunting lifestyle. Although I'm not real sure, what do you think of calico cat? Because they're kind of white with giant orange spots. What environment are they blending into?
Pumpkins.
But maybe like pumpkins in the snow?
Snowy pumpkins.
Yeah. Okay.
No, cocaine pumpkins.
That's all right. I guess, yeah. Calicos are the biggest drug traffickers in the world. So,
Only in the winter, though.
Right.
Only in cocaine season.
What's that?
It's every
I
season.
feel like that's December to like February because people are indoors. I don't like cocaine's not like a let's do cocaine and go for a hike, right? It's like let's be in the dark.
Like what is there a season for cocaine?
We just decided.
There's a season for everything. Every
Yeah.
thing that grows, right?
Hey guys, the leaves are starting to fall. Gonna be cocaine season pretty soon.
Oh, it's my favorite. I love fall, but when it goes into cocaine season, is really the best.
That's when things really speed up.
Starbucks does their cocaine spice latte.
Do you like it iced or do you like it hot?
I like it hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot cocaine.
I mean, because we live out in California, so we don't get seasons. So the only way we know it's fall is it's cocaine time. Just kidding, kids. Don't do cocaine.
Mm-mm.
But if you're not going to do cocaine,
I
can
know
I have your
someone who
cocaine?
will.
You're a nerd. Don't be a nerd. Coexistence of cats and humans is evident from fossil records from early human settlements. Although these have been assumed to be wild cats, the development of true domestication was previously thought to have occurred in Egypt around 3,600 years ago. But cats became an official deity around 900 BC in Egypt. A large number of cats were sacrificed and mummified to Bastet, the cat deity, which leads many archaeologists to believe that the Egyptians were breeding cats so that they could kill them and mummify them in the name of their god, cat god.
That's the only reason why they bred them is so they could kill them and
Not the
mummify them.
only reason, but it was one of the reasons.
I thought you just said that. It was there. Okay.
I didn't say only.
Oh, I thought I heard the word only. I guess I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, you just hear what you want to hear.
Let's check the
I
tape.
did. I only wanted to hear only.
This is fucking Six Flags all over again. I don't know.
Did you guys go to a Six Flags?
No, I was just trying to pick a place where we got into an imaginary fight. So,
How about an imaginary place we're going to fight?
this is Hogwarts all over again.
Oh, now another Harry Potter reference.
But at least you get that's a Harry Potter reference.
I did get that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one I did not understand. Mumblecore. What was it?
Mumblecore. It's what kids do after college.
It's going to be hard to dress up like Mumblecore for Halloween. But John's going to do it.
I'm going to try. Skulls of cats found in Egyptian cat burial grounds have been identified as mainly being of the species Felis sylvestris libica, the African wildcat, which is actually where they think most like domestic cats. That's their ancestor. They're all descendants of the African wildcat. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I don't know why I'm hitting that A so hard.
You're hitting the A hard.
I am African.
I like it.
Genetic analysis has demonstrated that the DNA of modern day domestic cats throughout the world is almost identical to that of the African wildcat, clearly showing that it is the species that gave rise to our domestic demons. I love my cat. I had her for like from 2007 to 2021. I love that fucking cat. But she would just randomly attack me for no reason. I'd just be sitting there minding my
Oh, there was a reason.
yeah, that's true. I just
Sounds
didn't
like
know.
a very one-sided love in this relationship.
No, but it was like really funny. She would like every day I'd come home, she would run up to me and wouldn't stop meowing until I picked her up and I like hold her for like a minute and pet her. But man, she would just like.
You mean when you got home, she demanded love and affection from you?
Oh yeah, I see where you're going with this. Yeah.
I don't quite get that. Where's
Like
he
you
going?
get listen, you guys don't get it. She loved me, all right, in her own way. She loved me. Like anytime she attacked me, it was my fault. It wasn't her
Right.
fault. Yeah.
Mhm. She always apologized after and bought you
No,
flowers.
she never apologized.
Okay.
Never apologized. No. She was different in that, and not, she wasn't a classic abuser because she never apologized for beating the shit out of me. So, the African wildcat actually still survives today and is a solitary nocturnal hunter with a similar appearance to domestic tabby cats.
Kevin, that means it hunts at night.
It does. When the sun goes down and it gets dark outside, that's night.
Oh. Like bats.
Yes, exactly
Yeah.
like cats. All right,
And it rhymes with cats.
You just
And they
blew
both
my
can
fucking
fly.
mind.
I know.
They both can fly. That I
did.
know.
They're also both superheroes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Batman,
Oh,
Catwoman.
and Catwoman. Yes,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
I
Catman.
don't know. Was Catwoman a superhero though? She's kind of a villain.
I mean, was Batman?
I mean, he did. Yeah, I think he was more of a superhero than Catwoman.
Yeah. All right. Agree to disagree.
Let's give that a think.
He beat up a lot of people. He was very physically violent.
Yeah, but he didn't commit crimes the way that Catwoman did.
I mean, yeah, but I think if that is assault and battery, what he's doing.
It is. But Catwoman was out for Catwoman.
Yeah.
Batman was trying to in his own way make the city of Gotham a safer place.
All right. That's fair.
And obviously, she turned him on a little bit.
Well, she was hot.
Yeah.
She got his bat dick hard, and next thing you know,
Do you think when he's naked and got a hard on, he's like bat dick?
for sure, yes. And she's like cat pussy or pussycat. Damn
Did
it.
we?
That would have been
Just
better.
write a porno.
We totally wrote a porn. I'm sure it's been done.
I'm sure. The African wildcat is pretty dispersed across the savanna with large territories due to the sparse availability of rodent prey for the number of cats. I guess in proportion. However,
And you know how much they like the rodent.
well, because I
the
don't,
rodent prey.
they're the size of a house cat, so they can't take down a elephant or a
Sweet.
lion or a cheetah.
Are we still talking about Batman?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. However, more recent archaeological evidence suggests that feline domestication probably occurred about 10,000 years ago or more in the Middle East. In the region of the Fertile Crescent, the earliest true record of domestication comes from a cat that was found deliberately buried with its owner in a grave in Cyprus some 9,500 years ago. It was buried 9,500 years ago, not found 9,500 years ago. Just want to clear that up.
When
And
was
it's
it found?
When was it found?
Yeah.
No, here, hold on. Let me 95, 20, 23, around 7,500 BC.
Huh.
Oh, right.
I don't think that's how math works.
And it's assumed that the domestication will have begun sometime before this, as there were no native cats on Cyprus.
Damn.
Right. So somebody went and brought that cat from somewhere in the Middle East, I would assume.
I saw Cypress Hill at Lollapalooza once. They were too old by then.
Well, I mean, they really just had that same song with just different words, right? It was just one song.
It was there was a lot of similarities between their songs.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the one guy in the back would just go, "That side of the brain."
Yeah. Which is,
Yeah.
I mean, good job if you can get it.
Yeah. No, hype man. I'm down for being a hype man.
The first
That's
evidence.
like what Greg is to this podcast.
He's not doing a good
Nah.
job, though. I don't really feel hyped
Nope.
by Greg.
I'm unhyped.
That's my little.
Greg, hype us up.
Hype us up, Greg.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from center stage. It's John and Kevin's sexy time.
Hey,
on History Defeats Itself.
John Greg doesn't know what a hype man is.
I do, but I just fucking.
All right. So, the reason they think they should, about 10,000 years ago, that's when humans started storing grain, and so then grain brought mice. Mice brought cats, and then people started to. They think that people started keeping cats, so they would kill the mice because mice are bad apparently.
That's how you get rid of crabs too.
Cats
Mhm.
or mice.
Whatever
You get-
works.
You get mice to get rid of the crabs, cats to get rid of the mice, dogs
Yep.
to get rid of the cats,
Yep.
bears to get rid of the dogs, and
Yep.
then the bear kills you.
Yep. And the worst part is you look down right before you die, still have the crabs. That's the real bummer.
But
That's why I get to shave.
But you said that the rat would kill the crabs.
It doesn't always get there.
Oh,
you know?
man.
Especially if you introduce the cats too soon. You got to make sure that the rats do their job.
All right. And they would bring them on ships. They bring cats on ships. Basically, anywhere humans went, they would start bringing cats because cats kill rodents. So
John, do you blow dry your hair like that?
I don't.
Is there product in it?
No.
There's no product in your hair? Come on.
That's impossible. No one's hair
If you're
does
listening to this on audio format
naturally.
only, go to YouTube right now and tell me that John doesn't have product in his hair.
When you say product,
I mean, we're not doing the show live, but
when you say product, what do you mean product?
Some kind of gel or mousse.
You mean salve?
maybe a pomade or a salve or a defining paste.
I do use a pomade. Yes, I do.
Okay.
But it's also like it's the gray hair. The gray hairs just go like poof. They're reaching for the heavens.
Your gray hair do things different than the black hairs? Huh.
Yeah,
that's cool.
The black hairs are like kind of limp and lifeless, and the gray hairs, I think they're fighting to get off my head.
Do you think if you dyed it, they would all do the same thing, or is it not as much in the color as it is of the actual follicle?
I'm going to take some notes. These are all good questions. I'm going to do some research, and I'll get back to you on the next podcast.
Right, what do you think it would do if you didn't have the pomade?
Like what product would I use, or what my hair would do?
Nope. What your hair would do.
If you couldn't find pomade, what's your second choice?
Are you a
mousse guy?
I'm a Dapper Dan man.
It is kind of like Dapper Dan. It's yeah. I forget the brand, but yeah, it is. It's a very Dapper Dan kind of hair stuff. And I put stuff in my beard too.
Is it Harry's?
No, it's not.
What do you put in your beard besides jizz?
I put a beard balm. Yeah,
Hmm.
and jizz. Yes, I put beard balm. It's like it's like waxy.
The jizz is how he keeps that color.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely getting like.
What's it do for you?
The color or the beard? So many questions.
Beard balm.
The beard balm.
The beard balm.
It keeps it. It keeps it. Believe it or not, it actually keeps it where it doesn't come out as much. Yeah.
Are you still shaving it after Halloween?
No, I'm never shaving it. I'm keeping it forever.
So you lied to us and everybody who listens to this podcast.
No, I changed my mind
8 months ago.
I changed my mind.
I knew he wasn't going to shave it.
I knew too.
I'm becoming attached. It's who I am now.
Listen, I'm fine with it because the logo that we have,
I know
we
we
have
have
a beard.
Yeah,
so
I know.
if you lose the beard, it's gonna.
It won't make
I don't want to have to
We
redo
don't
the
have
logo.
a podcast anymore.
We'd have to quit. We'd have to stop doing the podcast.
And we can't do that to our listeners.
No.
The domestic cat was first classified as Felis catus in 1750.
Fuck, is this the first sentence? The very first
He
sentence?
did it again, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did he
I do?
start over?
I think he started all
This
over.
is not the very. Oh my god! I'm not going to go back because I'll lose my place. But this is different, guys.
Just
I gotta
open a
pee-
new browser.
Let me
and
tell
put
you.
the Wikipedia in that one too. And
Let me tell you, the pee, the pee's getting a lot worse now. I like before, like it's getting harder. So we got to get through this. So
Okay.
it was
when I was a
under
little
your
kid,
desk.
I thought that a boner meant you really had to pee.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I thought it was just so
you
full.
say, hey, Dad, I got to take a boner. Like that?
We have to have a conversation, son. Who's giving you these boners? And where do they
It'll be
live?
more like, Dad, I got a boner. I got to run to the bathroom. Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, kids say the darndest things.
Don't they?
All right. Was classified in 1758 by Colores Linearius, and although this nomenclature is still the most commonly used, recent studies suggest that the domestic cat should really be regarded as subspecies of the wild cat, i.e. Felis silvestris catus, and this term is used by some.
We learned this earlier in
No,
some
you didn't.
fashion, but I still don't know what you're talking about.
You mean the Latin name?
I don't care about the Latin name,
African wildcat.
but what we totally, because I remember thinking, oh, that's like Sylvester.
Yeah.
I thought that too. And did you hear how he said nomenclature?
No.
He said numbing culture.
Actually, I said numbing cream. All right. Well, so
Funny.
in general, cats have not undergone major changes during domestication, and their form and behavior remain very similar to that of their wildcat ancestors. They remain perfectly capable of surviving in the wild, and indeed, many revert to a feral or wild existence. Survival traits of cats include small size, social nature, body language, love of play, high intelligence, and perhaps an inborn tendency among all small felines towards tameness may have facilitated their domestication. So I guess we could go out to the savannah and pick up an African wildcat, and it'd probably claw the shit out of us, but also let us pet it. I think is what they're saying.
Are you
I'm
going to
not
talk
gonna
about
test
are you going to talk about how mean it is to declaw them?
I'm not, because I don't care if people declaw
Do
their cats.
people still do that?
I don't think so. No, they don't. I cannot. I don't know anybody who would declaw a cat now.
I remember that as when I was a little kid that
Yeah.
was a thing. Like people have their cats.
It always
declawed.
seemed like an option, right?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't. It seemed normal. I remember at the time
Yeah.
being like, "Oh, that's wild." Okay, but then you hear it enough times, and you're like, "Yeah, that's what you do." It was.
Okay,
But then again, we also used to shove our dog's face in their own shit to tell them not to do that in the house.
Wait, you're not
So-
supposed to do that anymore?
I
thought you were supposed to.
You can do that with kids, but not with dogs.
Courtney does it with me, and it's very hard to get out of the beard. So,
You pay extra for that.
Stop shitting on the floor.
well, sometimes I just don't want to walk to the bathroom.
It is far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I trip?
Sometimes he's got pomade on remnants on his hands, and he can't unbuckle his belt. It's too shifty and slippery,
It's true.
greasy. What? Okay, you're going to talk about the whiskers and how they use their whiskers as sonar, or how it helps them determine how wide of a
How
space
wide
they
an
can go
opening
through.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you guys know that cats have whiskers and they're pretty wide and they can tell how wide and open? They also use them to hear. Did you know that? Cats actually have better. Why did you asked me a question and then I start
Wait.
talking about the whiskers and you get pissed at me?
I'm not
Wait
pissed.
a minute. Is this why John keeps the beard? Does it improve his hearing? He'd be deaf
Probably.
without it. That's his like kryptonite. We got it. If we shave the beard, he can't hear anymore.
I mean, I
I
can't
said
hear.
use it as sonar, and then you're like, "Did you know that they use it out there here?"
What? I don't understand. Why? Like, didn't you want to know more about cats? Isn't that why you asked the question? Oh, you
I think
just.
Greg was saying that he
Yeah,
already
go
said
ahead.
that.
It's
he already
fine.
said that. Okay.
But it's not. But it's not sonar. They don't use it in sonar. You stupid fuck. Please, somebody look up sonar and tell Greg what sonar is. For most
It
other
was the
domestic,
network that we used to be on, but then we quit.
do what now?
It was the network that we used to be on, but
Mhm.
then we quit.
I'm not understanding what you're saying
Quit.
right now.
We just left.
We left
We
them.
left.
John's beard hearing isn't working.
Well, I should put the headphones on my beard.
John, grow the beard longer because it's not working out so
Yeah.
well so far.
It's not. For
Are you
most,
going full ZZ Top?
I mean, I think I'm kind of there.
I think you're a little short for ZZ yet,
Yeah,
right?
maybe. I mean, well, from here, you don't know. It could go down to my balls. Yeah, I guess I would need to
No,
go.
we
another,
had you stand up earlier, remember?
Yeah, I need to go another year for ZZ Top probably.
Bam,
Maybe I will.
Bam, down, bam, bam,
I do. I
bam,
kind of like this
ba-da-dum,
length. I don't know
bam.
that I want to go much longer than this. I kind of do like this length. So
Do you find that your jaw hurts now when you chew because you're lifting up a beard every time?
yeah.
And masticate?
And my neck hurts.
It's kind of like having big tits, but on your face.
What?
Totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. Yep. It's like having one single big beard breast on
Mhm.
my face. Yep. Or I guess a goiter. What is that when they like the thing that people have? That's all.
It's a goiter.
Yeah, it's a goiter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that Seinfeld episode? Oh, you didn't like Seinfeld.
I do remember that.
So even though we think cats are domesticated, strictly speaking, they are not domesticated. This is defined as breeding,
I knew that.
care, and reproductive being totally controlled by humans, producing a reproductively isolated population. This can only really be applied to pedigree pet cats, which form a very small population of the total pet cat population. Because most people, well, not most people, but a lot of people still let their cats be indoor-outdoor cats. And because of that, actually, the greatest threat to birds in this country is cats. I forget, like cats kill like millions of birds a year.
What about
And my
Platons?
wrist rocket.
I have a few of those in my neighborhood.
Wrist
like just
rockets?
cats that are like indoor outdoor cats.
Oh yeah. Did they kill
My
birds?
dogs don't love it.
Yeah. Or do they?
Well, it definitely fires them up.
You can't do that in SoCal because like coyotes will get them.
Yeah. I one time I
You can't do that. You can do that in Loco. NoCo, Northern Colorado.
Oh. What would be low?
He was trying to say Longmont. Or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Okay. So would Loco be Longmont, Colorado?
Yeah.
Noco is northern Colorado.
Wouldn't that be Longco?
Shut up and talk about cats.
Wait a minute. Shut up and talk. So confusing.
Shut up and talk.
Don't you have to pee, John?
I do.
You dumbass genius, you.
Fucking Morioxa.
So even the
Oxy.
I'm sorry.
Morioxy.
Cats can tolerate extreme heats and not showing signs of discomfort until skin temperature exceeds 52 degrees Celsius, which is, I don't fucking know the Fahrenheit because I don't care enough to look it up.
But it's probably pretty high.
It's high. It's higher than 100.
That's why they're constantly.
I do not do well in the heat. Just gonna
That's
say
why
that.
they're
I'm
probably
very cranky.
constantly kicking it in my sauna at my gym.
That could be
Every time I try to get in there after a workout, there's like a bunch of cats on the bench.
with little washcloths around their waist.
Don't look at my balls.
And even though we have tamed cats we've had tame cats for about 10,000 years, it's only been in about like the last 70,000. I'm sorry, it's only been in the last 70 years that we've started like having them as indoor pets.
Oh shit! Only 70 years.
Well, and here's why. So few cats lived entirely indoors. In fact, for more than 10,000 years, cats. Understanding cats. Well, I was just saying, like, I actually just said that stuff, so I'm like, I don't need to read it again. Understanding a cat's place in history and human evolution reveals how very recently domestic cats came indoors and how millions of this species, who we'll call community cats, continue to live healthy lives outdoors today, as well as domestic cats are biologically adapted too. So basically what happened was they didn't have kitty litter, right? And so
Wait, what?
So they like dogs, like people do dogs, they just kind of feed whatever's off the table. And cats are carnivore. Like they're mostly meat eaters. They don't need a lot of greens and they don't need a lot of water. So cats want to eat, they eat a lot of protein, a lot of animal meat, right? And so in case you don't know what protein is, but you can also get protein for peas. But that's not what we're talking about.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. But so because cats needed a lot more protein and people, they wouldn't really eat like veggies and potatoes and that kind of stuff. So dogs would eat indoors with people, but cats usually would like go out and hunt and kind of fend for themselves, and they'd eat rodents and stuff like that.
Then why is there that expression that's like that dog won't hunt when it should be like that cat won't hunt?
I'm assuming
Come on, John.
the South. I don't know.
How much did that cat get paid? The one that's on all the posters that says "hang in there," and it's just like hanging by like the drapes. Or
That's a really
Good-
sad story.
Good question.
Yeah, that's a sad story. So that cat had poor representation, and they just did a flat fee of $100. And
oh,
yeah,
I knew it. Man,
And-
you gotta
that
Gotta
cat
go for the
actually-
royalties, man.
Yeah.
do royalties. That's just
Yeah, that cat
It's
actually
all
ended
in the
up working
residge.
New York for a while as a rat catcher. Started drinking, got heavy into
Get into
drugs.
porn.
Yeah, and I got hit by a train. So
Would you call it kitty porn?
okay. Okay.
Kitty.
Be
I
real
said tea.
careful.
I did say kitty porn. Meow.
Letters, they matter. It's like if you Google,
I don't know why the meow made it so much worse.
unlike
Shut up,
dog-
I gotta take a piss.
unlike dogs who have undergone many physical changes since domestication and evolved to survive in an omnivorous diet, cats haven't changed much and still require a high protein diet before they. Okay, I just did all this. Up until the 1950s, cats roamed American neighborhoods freely using the
John,
great.
did you rehearse this at all?
I did, but
Did you rehearse it by having a cat from 2007 to 2021?
yes,
Hey, were those the right years?
yeah, they were.
Fuck yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
Do you know on what day my cat died?
Tuesday.
Arbor Day.
I guess I meant the date, not the day. The date.
Oh.
Do you know the date?
Mm-hmm.
February 7th.
I mean, is that significant to Kevin and I for any reason?
I mean,
Besides
just
your
I mean,
pain?
it's just obvious you don't have any empathy or notice when I go through painful things. So
I did not send a card.
No, you did not. Or a nude.
It's funny because John.
Sorry about
which
your
one,
cat.
Which one?
Here's my dick.
Which one shows more empathy, John?
I think the nude.
Okay.
Because it means that you trust me enough to be vulnerable.
Oh,
Right.
well, depends on how tasteful the nude is, I suppose.
I want raunchy. I want full butt cheek spread.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
That's where you, oh God, like that's of
Yeah.
all the shit we've said. That's
I
your oh
just-
God.
Yeah,
'Cause my
sorry,
fucking-
sorry, it's not kitty porn.
Sorry, it's not King Kong butthole burn.
Well, you just fucking said Kevin's gonna spread out his butt cheeks to show you his butthole, and that's supposed to be fucking great.
I didn't say that. I
Sure
didn't say
did.
that at all.
He just said I was going to spread my butt cheeks. He didn't say anything about my butthole.
Yeah.
What's in?
I assumed he was going to
Now-
have some sort of like tasteful cover.
Some sort of G-string.
He's going to have like a bejeweled butt plug in.
Could anybody possibly still be listening to this episode?
Probably.
No.
I don't know. Why do you always do that? God, you
Do
always-
what?
Every episode. That's what you say about my episodes. You never say that about your boring ass, stupid fucking shit.
Yeah, let's get this
Okay.
shit out. Let's get this shit out now.
Yeah, John.
Until
Fuck yeah.
Spain-
Live on air. Come on, boys. Air your grievances.
His beard's turning red.
No, this is my face. This is my pale face. Up until the 1950s, cats roamed American neighborhoods freely using the great outdoors. Oh, did I read that? No. As their area. Pans filled with dirt or newspaper were used indoors by a few cat owners, but it wasn't until the first clay litter was accidentally discovered in 1947 and the subsequent marketing of the Tidy Cats brand in the 1960s that litter boxes really caught on. So really before like the 1960s, most people didn't want to fuck with having a cat shit in their house. So,
Well, why
I
couldn't
still
they
don't
make
wanna
him?
fuck with that? By the way,
No, but why couldn't they make him shit outside like dogs?
well, they did, and they even like they've
A lot harder to clean up, though, I'd imagine.
in the Canterbury Tales, they reference a cat door, and that was written in like 1380.
Oh.
So people were like, people were allowing their cats to go in and out.
Is that in your notes?
The 1380 part?
Yeah. How the hell
the
did you know
Canterbury
that? year?
Tales part.
No, I just remember
How-
weird things.
Do you remember the year of the Canterbury Tales?
Yeah.
It's in his fucking notes, dude.
No, it's not. It's not my notes. No, it's not my notes. I read it like when I was doing this. I like read about it, but it's not in my notes. And I just remember. I remember dates for some reason. I don't know why. Like February 7th, 2021, my cat died.
That is wild. I remember where NFL players went to college pretty well. That's
Yeah.
weird.
I always just say University of Alabama because I feel like that's
That's
where
a good guess.
Most football players
Definitely a
come
good
from.
guess.
Or Penn State. Is that the people?
Sure, John. You know what? I'm just happy you got one.
Florida State.
Sure.
Fighting Gators. I don't know. Is that right? Is that Florida State?
Yes.
No. Both of those were wrong.
So studies have shown that being close to cats can reduce stress in humans. Playing with or petting our cats can boost levels of serotonin and dopamine, just like dogs, and those infamous happy hormones, which help to relax us. Cats actually purr when they're content, but they can also purr to help soothe themselves. It's believed that when cats purr, it releases endorphins that help to calm them. But research has shown that the sounds of cat purring can also have a similar effect on humans. Even you too.
ASMR, AMS. Yeah.
I wonder if there's videos of just cats purring. Probably, huh?
I'm sure there are.
Yeah. Would you
Yeah.
call that kitty porn, Greg?
No, remember ASMR is not porn.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And the stress-reducing effects of cats also has a positive effect on our physical health as well as our mental health. The reduction in stress can also lower the risk of cardiovascular disease, and studies have shown that in stressful situations, pet owners actually have lower blood pressure than non-pet owners.
Except for when you're getting fucking attacked by them.
Yeah. Or my dad has a dog. His blood pressure seems high.
Well, that sounds like all the evidence I need. Fuck this article.
Yeah.
Gonna delete it and write them a very stern email.
Kevin's dad disputes this.
No, his dad does it. Kevin does, based on this evidence.
I remember in it was like 7th grade health class when our teacher, who was kind of a tool, but he was talking about smoking and how bad it was, and how people who smoke cigarettes or cigars won't live long lives, you know. And I was like, what about George Burns? I was like, he's just like, there's always an exception to the rule. Fucking Rosenquist.
You're like, what about God? God smokes
What about that one guy who lived a really long life and still smoked
and drank and went to parties. All right, you guys ready for last call?
Sure.
All right.
Speaking of partying,
Mystorians. Kevin gets hormonal with Greg. Not yet.
shit. Sorry.
I still have left.
All
more
right.
left.
Kevin
Isn't
gets
that just
hormonal
water?
with Greg and I about not tying our topics into the whole
Okay.
history defeats itself theme. So here it goes. Are cats defeating themselves? Not really. They're going through life catting away. The question is, are humans defeating themselves? And the answer is yes. As I mentioned at the beginning of this podcast, my inspiration for the topic was watching Instagram videos of people getting close to wild animals. With the domestication of humans, we have gotten weak. Most of the world no longer has to worry about tigers, bears, and large reptiles attacking them while they sleep. We as a species have become what my grandpappy would call pansies. To be fair, though, he was a holic, both rage and alcohol. If we all had to fend for ourselves tomorrow, most of us would starve to death in about 2 weeks. But let's raise a glass to the house cats, because those little demons will be just fine without their pink ape overlords. Cheers.
To the cats.
Did you say I was hormonal?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I heard that right.
Do you disagree with that statement?
Is it? I think so.
Well, you know, men have cycles. You know that, right? Men have hormonal cycles.
Is that why I bleed out of my penis?
Nope. That again goes back to gonorrhea.
Okay. I thought it was chlamydia.
Whatever. Pick
You have
one.
a weird obsession with mouse traps.
Ouch.
And shoving knitting needles down your penis. That also will.
So
make it bleed.
you're saying don't do that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
All
keep
right.
things out of your pee-pee hole.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to write this down. Good night, everybody.